四大天王黎明国成长学友，我要当刘德华，我要当刘德华。拍电影发专辑，头发上抹点发蜡，头发上抹点发蜡。凌晨3点钟，兰桂坊听着我的法拉利。我是个你是小弟，娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气。下帝国，我把雪球越滚越大，我的同行随时面临倒闭。把你算牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像场龙卷风刮到我心，刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。黑 T， 黑 Pink， 黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1。
It's the Clippers and the City of Angels for a little interconference action here at the Staples Center. Welcome to our 2K sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Two-pointer. And, of course, Danny Granger. This is his first game as a Washington Wizard.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. The layup missed. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
We're about 1 minute into the first. They double in with Vucevic. Stolen by Granger. Lets it go with the three. The Wizards with another miss. Inside. Outside for Simmons. There's the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Granger. It's on target from the high post.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Washington's head coach. He and his assistants are trying to figure out ways to run Paul George off of the three-point line. The coach said even though George is a good passer, he's an elite shooter. He'd rather force him into making plays for others. This is the kind of problem that a superstar presents every night. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Back to Granger. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. It's deflected.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Back to George. For the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Simmons. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. DeRozan with it. Granger with the ball. Sabonis defending. Granger misses. The Clippers in the lead. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Pass to Granger. Here's Vucevic. Back to Granger. 6 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Outside, George. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trailed by 3. Pass to Granger. To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Simmons. And he goes in for the dunk.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
And Granger now, top of the key. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
George, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
To the middle. And stolen by Kuzma. And stolen by Simmons. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from
Coming on to the court.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Gafford. That one good for 2. Gafford's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Wizards. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Harrell, and the layup falls.
Well, you see why Harrell shoots such a high percentage. This guy takes great shots that all fall within the structure of the offense.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's LeVert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Wizards, trailing by 2.
Baskets like this demonstrate who Caris LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
The Wizards have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Simmons. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Basket counts. That's now 8 points for Ben Simmons.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Back to LeVert.
Remain in the first half.
To the inside. Gafford misses. Here's Bane. And stolen by Harrell. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Pass to Bryant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Drills it from outside. Baines got 6 in the quarter.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Pass to Harrell. In close. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Los Angeles now. Outside, Simmons. Driving in. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
LeVert. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Goes back up. Outside for Simmons. Deflects the pass. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wizards trail by 4. Granger outside. Over George. Granger misses. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Sabonis. It's over Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
But to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Now, here's DeRozan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
Right side, Simmons. Pass to Sabonis. Lets it go from 11. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Hart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
The coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
To the paint, and Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
Simmons looking around. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Sabonis. Good, nice job down low. Sabonis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
And they continue to control the glass.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Inside. Robinson with it. Defended by Dinwiddie.
2 minutes.
And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Here's DeRozan, and it's blocked. Now Lowry still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one, good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Granger. From 13, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Granger's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Lowry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Back to Bryant. Lowry looking around. There's the lob to Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Bryant trying to free himself up. A shot by Lowry, no good. Dinwiddie drives in. Here's Granger. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 8 points for him.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Bryant has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's George. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by George, no good.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
And Danny Granger drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside Bryant. Pass to Bain. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Bain's got 9.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead.
It's the
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Clippers leading by 8. And here is Simmons. Pass to Bain. To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Kemp. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 10.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Outside, Jones. It's good. Jones has got his first points of the night. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he found an opening he liked that time and took full advantage of what the defense gave him.
And Jones slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Wizards trailed by 6. Pass to Granger. On the wing. And stolen by Simmons. The screen from Kemp. Simmons with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a good physical play there from Simmons. Not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
He doesn't get the second one. Granger outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Granger's got 10 points in just the second half. I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
His 4th giveaway tonight. Just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
Here's Dinwiddie. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Simmons. driving to the basket. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, just a tremendous find by Domantas Sabonis. This guy plays the game the right way.
Back to LeVert. On the wing, Granger.
2 minutes remaining in the
And it's denied.
2 minutes.
George with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. They get the rebound. Outside for Simmons. George with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Here's Jones. Sabonis with the steal. Here's George. That doesn't go either for George. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 10-point game. 1:16 left in the fourth. George. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Wizards trailed by 10. Dinwiddie outside. Granger outside. Screen by Jones. In the corner, it's Gafford. 4 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Possession, Wizards.
Clock at 2. Washington needs to get a shot off here.
Now, that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
To the middle. Outside for Robinson. Screen by Sabonis. Here's George. And the rejection by Gafford. LeVert with it. Robinson picks him up. On the wing, Granger. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Bangs home the trifecta. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Sabonis. Granger outside. Pulls up on the wing. It falls!
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed.
They're trying to run off with the fashion. My neck got freezing. Just give us the reason. Make this look easy. Couple of hundreds with the stones. What's your issue? If you got a block outside the street, ain't no peace treated. They ain't treated. They got me heated. Don't play with the game. They know that we be undefeated. I get. We talking beef. They say that they vegan. Tripping no reason. We cover more ice and talking the freezer. I said I need it. Undefeated. Blocking then I'm go long. He receive it. I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her it just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up. I can't be on. Look at them people. You know what it is. Go put that before they breaches. I'ma get out this and I'm striking. I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead. It keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a slime.
Yeah, just keep it going, man. You good? Here we go. We all gonna come in together like this. Here we go.
Hey yo, rapping just a rap, what the happened to that? Mainstream took a hold of my soul, but I made it back, bringing it back to the roots on some that's that. I rhyme for the love of it, this right here is my covenant. Since I was a young and eating trees from the government, come on now. No matter where you at up in the world, we on now. Me and my dogs do it different, yeah, that's on the pound. If you wanna know what we on right now, listen to the sound. I listen to the sound. I said I paid my dues and stay cool since grade school. Yeah, you know we bringing that heat like AU. Back in the day in G-Berg, I was wondering Wagwan. Trying to make it out, I was a fish in a small pond. My word is bond, we had something going on. I played all the parties and sang the lottie-dotties. I picked up the mic and serenaded the hotties. I drove the Impalas with cats, had bodies. I hit the studio, you know I left the track body. I do this right here for me, myself, and nobody. Me and my family rolling deep like Gotti. Word of John, oh, you know we got it going on. I'm a silver tongue, but I never corn. It goes on and on and on and on and on. In the studio till like 5 in the morning. Rapping till the sun comes up and it's the dawn. While my homies 10 acres on my lawn. Put on your good clothes and show time at the Apollo. Shut the and get to the point like I need the microphone like thirsty need to follow. I get the in my hollow. Oh yeah, you know I'm going beast mode. These other rappers kidding themselves in vitro. It's no contest. Stepping to me, it's time to rest. I'm beyond blessed. Greatest MC, put it to rest. Why, yeah.
Slang. Used to sleep on the floor with it. Got a I can't get because it's still wet. Man, I pay him a visit, ain't paid his bills yet. I make him feel that. I rap and seal that. Send out the head, the Nike swoop stamps. I'm just doing it for the camp. Showed them to the night behind my back. One thing about that karma, she coming back. If you keep close. Nowadays became a trend and snake your homies out cause everybody back though. But everybody black though. I let the catch a used to off the numb, hope I didn't purchase. Cause every time I see the it's like a scary movie. Can't do no jury duty. Internet and altered it to a different game now. I don't rap about I let his name down. Shame how they blackball Kane, they scratch my name out. I pushed it longer than I expected to get my name hot. They wanna take me out this game like Shikari, Black Illuminati, touch big rabbit, streets need a I got all of them leeches away from around me. You ain't rich enough to get me hit. Go up the bounty. Spit some cheese. I seen. Had them hugging them EMTs. Turn to Stevie Wonder. You ain't seen. Youngers on the Mando. This routine. Delta 88 with a cool knot in my tube socks. Now I push the goons through the boondocks in the penthouse in the city. My bops told them free my G. We the out. You feel my energy. They gon' remember me. Ain't never. Like me, your enemy, my enemy. Lambo crashed the whip and got placed in both shoulders. If he didn't live through that accident, could have been over, yeah. They want to take me out this game like Shikari, Black Illuminati. Straight off the like Christopher Maltasani. And it hurt my heart to hurt you, but streets need a yeah. I don't help these get a hobby. She ain't working and you ain't got a wifey, you gotta. I got all of them leeches away from around me. The Escalade, I got like Robert Downey, yeah.
Triple S exercise.
live from Los Angeles. We proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And the Bulls looking for a positive start here on their road trip. And, of course, Derrick Rose. It's a big day for him playing with his new Bulls teammates for the first time.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Pass to Hartenstein. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Still Clippers ball.
Just 2 to shoot. Short. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Pass to White. Sabonis with the block. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Harden. To the inside. Here's George. Here's Hartenstein, and Capella sends it back, and he's able to get it back. And that one, good. With the step back. Harden scanning the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Here's White after Ben Simmons' bucket. Harden outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Here's Simmons. Nifty move. Goes back up. Pass to Sabonis. And Capella sends it back. Harden outside. Picked by Randall. Harden outside. Randall outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
On the wing, George. It's George on the wing. Over Butler. George, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
It's stolen by Capella. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Pass to Capella. Excellent D there from George.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
2 minutes remaining.
To end the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe. Kevin, the shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
And the shot goes in.
James Harden.
Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
For the finish, here's Butler. Finished off the break. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
But tried by Simmons. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Capella.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Robinson throws it down.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
It's White on the wing. From past the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to George. Beyond the arc. Here's Simmons. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Simmons got his 2nd basket of the game.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Steps back. Robinson for 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspiring.
All right. Look who's coming on to the court.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
And here are the Clippers now. 11-point game. Left side, Bryant. Pass to Kemp. It's stolen by Rose.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time.
That's his first foul. First team foul.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. BA, thank you. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Len with the block.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
It's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
Terrence Ross.
Ross, that's good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Bryant up top. Back to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 6.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Wright. To the middle. Kemp with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Rose can't hit.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. White looking around. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
All of that starting right there with the steal by Paul George, illustrating his ability to anticipate that time. And a great play on the ball.
Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
And stolen by White. Back to Harden. Out to White. Pass to Harden. Screen by Capella. Capella. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Back to Simmons. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
That's on Clint Capella.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Harden outside. Picked by Randall. Butler in the corner. 6 to shoot. And Harden launches it from deep. They get the rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Simmons inside. The 3 from George. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
24 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Harden. Harden draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Capella. Lets it go from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bulls leading by 6. And here's Harden for 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bulls. One thing about Kawhi Leonard's defense, Brent, his quick hands really help him.
Well, isn't it incredible, Kevin, every year how many steals Kawhi gets that are so much different than any other defender in the NBA, where he literally rips that ball away from any offensive player and takes off down the other end of the floor.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Hartenstein, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, good job to take it right at that.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And getting to the line better than anyone in the league. James Harden led the league in free throw attempts during 7 of his 8 seasons with Houston.
White goes in, and it's good for 2. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Stolen by Harden. Foul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Randall has got the ball here for Chicago. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Picked by Randall. Harden with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Here's White from deep. Harden.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Simmons left side. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Back to Harden. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Brent, is someone with on-court and front office experience, just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Sabonis overruns. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Third team foul.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
The Bulls leading by 8. Rose with the ball. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody back. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Robinson, that's good.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Outside Robinson. Back to Simmons. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Right side Sabonis. Shoots from the right block. Over Bell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
Left side Rose. Over Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Simmons got 13 points.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Here's Lopez, and the layup falls. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Hartenstein. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get and it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. Right side Simmons. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Substitution for your Clippers. Desmond Bane. Keon Johnson.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points. Inside. And Harden with the stuff.
An elite scorer who takes pride in torching defenses. Harden is outstanding at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
It's stolen by Randall. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Wasted no time on that one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Thomas Bryant.
Simmons inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jimmy Butler.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
Third personal foul.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Pass to Harden. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Going inside, and the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here.
Substitution for your Clippers.
Los Angeles on D. 8-point game. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Assisted by James Harden.
Outside, Simmons. It's George on the wing. It's stolen by Randall. One-on-one fast break. And Butler launches from deep. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella, just those first couple strides, getting him out, getting him up to speed in the fast break.
And George now top of the key. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. 6 points for George. The Bulls leading by 10. A shot by Harden, wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Harden. Butler on the way. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Pass to Robinson. Now here's George. White covering. Butler attacking. And the shot is good. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Now here's Harden. Here he goes. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
For 3, it's hauled in by George. Outside, Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one.
Scratch off the list. Amazing winning, salt on my neck.
I've been getting it since the Tyler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like the like I'm Montana, like I'm shit. Like I'm let new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with the condo like the near my friend.
Bestie, I just my friend told her catch me. She's so precious. Might not again, she too messy. No flex. Rose gold ornaments. Drop 210, car game with no 10. Got a you the door, you can hop in front of tip. Boy, 9 in the vent. Like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses in a granted immunity, still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she couple ox played. Then they still got I done, but they still ain't. Reason I use my line is cause she
I've been getting it since the Tyler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like I'm Montana, make them shit. Like I'm let new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with the condo like the near my fridge.
It's a new vibe, a new wave. I could ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you want a news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma end the game. Cause it's showtime, nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime, yeah, showtime. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime. Finally got the time on me. Bright lights on beam. Always gotta have big dreams. Gotta do big things. Mama gotta be proud of me, cause I'm changing the game. I need a star with my name. You know who to call when it's go time. Lights, camera, action, it's showtime. Pull up in LA like I'm LeBron. Riding through that California sunshine. Dancing with the stars, check my footwork. Kill 'em with the wrist, watch the cook work. Shaking up the game, make 'em look. They gon' throw my name in the books. Let's catch a new vibe, a new wave. I can ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you want a news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, this ain't nothing new, babe. This is what I do, babe. MJ with the flu, I'm too wavy. Ballin' on them sick, they trippin' on shoelaces. Pull up in his money, I'm making them blue faces. Showtime tickets for you ladies. Everybody in the crowd gotta go crazy. Make everybody in the crowd go crazy. Handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma end the game. Cause it's showtime, nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime, yeah, showtime. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, it's showtime.
Now keep singing. Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street. No, it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to skirts like I'm Jump Man. I don't really care about who it is. They want to see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low sway pumas. See me on the court like okay boomers. I keep singing. I can't find the light. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find the light. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. And I keep singing.
Cameras on us like Cassian. Click. They don't want to learn have the hand. Holes in the game with the ball and sand. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do at my peak. Dream team, I do it on my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the wall. Mama mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the yard. 80,000 years beyond the paint.
I keep singing. I can't find the light. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find the light. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. And I keep singing.
Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take.
So let me shoot that.
I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it tough. That's love. That's right. That's love. That's right.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold.
I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They been doing what they told. Bullshit!
And I keep singing.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
I keep singing.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it tough. That's love.
That's love. That's love.
That's love.
That's love. That's love.
That's love.
That's love.
That's right. That's love. That's right. That's love. That's right. That's love. That's right. I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it rough.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go.
Westside, weaving, prime time, speeding, street run, creeping, low key, demon, teeth out, cheesing, having, eating, get mine, greedy, cold world, freezing.
Then I can take a towel, try not to lose control. Been up 2 weeks around, been up 2 weeks around. No red lights on the road, to getting what you owe. Life never stops, so go. Too fast to take it slow.
Let's go. 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 Let's go.
Westside, get it, weaving, get it, prime time, get it, speeding, street run, get it, creeping, get it, low key, get it, demon, teeth out, get it, cheesing, having, get it, eating, get mine, get it, greedy, cold world, freezing.
Pushing through the city nights, I got no time to waste. Reaching for stars, a million apart, no matter the time it takes. Brand new 40s lighting on the snakes. You can let know me, I'm writing my story, it's never no time for the praise.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go.
Westside, get it, weaving, get it, prime time, get it, speeding, street run, get it, creeping, get it, low key, get it, demon, teeth out, get it, cheesing, having, get it, eating, get mine, get it, greedy, cold world, get it, freezing.
heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. Head on the swivel, opposition like a block away. Teeth grinning off them that I can concentrate. I'm no addict, cause I don't think that's smart to say. Rock out with that, might make it do the Harlem Shake. Make sure that low, keep your and always watch your snake. Be careful who you trust, cause they'll cross you like Tim Hardaway. Impatient in the slums, I couldn't afford to let my mama wait. Long distance relationship with God, so it get hard to pray. You can't really plan what's meant to be, I think they call it fate. Like, girl, I love you, but it's only so much I can tolerate. Like, girl, I love you, but it's only so much that my heart can take. Like, let's give it a rest, girl, I just wanna give my heart a break. I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. Fees they like 200 racks, but the price keep going up. I'm the hottest out the, they don't like me blowing up. Back against the wall, no one to trust. Ain't no limit in these streets, can ride a bike, you old enough. Gotta fight, no folding up, like pay the price, you know it's up. And when they say who won it, act like you know it's us. From the soil, you gotta share the same scars to roll with us. Say it's off the point off. It's cracking where I'm from, watch what you just reckless. No big homies over us. Fluctuated by dollars, yeah, on that guap I got a crush. Been racing to millions, the money talks give me a rush. I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just know I'll never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love strong. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love long. So many scars, that's what come from being loved wrong. Lately I'm done stressing, can't fake I'm done begging. Like babe, what's wrong with you today? Sorry, I'm done guessing. Why would I try to build with you when you just love wrecking? Baby, I'm done teaching you like you need love lessons. Done with your love, keep it. Feel like you love leaving. You say some things you know gon' hurt, they say you don't mean it. Gave you a ring and plus my heart seem like you don't need it. Like everything just fall apart and we just done speaking. Dreams full of my fears, I done gave you 5 years. Could feel your eyes still be shining when the sky clears. It feel like love, just a cycle full of dry tears. Somehow it's always surprising when that time nears. I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just hope I never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love long. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love strong. So many scars, that's what come from being loved wrong. So many thoughts in my head, no, I ain't never think she would leave me hopeless. Went through some things all by myself, hoping that she would notice. Go through that phase, think how I felt, and that's what keep me focused. Heart feeling strange, like when you left, that's when I see my lowest. Love when I watch her leave, hate when I see her going. Search for that broken piece, I leave it open. Wrote you this melody, I hope you hear this poem. I had to set you free, feel like you still stolen. Know you can see me falling, gave you a pinky promise. I know you still put down your phone like you don't see me calling. I try to show you my emotions, you don't see that often. I should've known to take it slow, but I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it
you a